Hello, everyone. Welcome to this very special episode or the series that we are doing on Scale Up and Don't Screw Up series. And today we are going to be talking about the role of backend technologies for building powerful mobile and web applications. Right. This is part one of many videos to come. I do not even know how many parts, but many videos to come. I have not planned it out. As you always know, it's always agile. So let's get going with what we are going to cover today. Right. So the very first session we are going to keep it very basic. I do know that quite a lot of you who are watching me are no coders, who do not come from an IT background, who do not come from software technology background, who do not really understand the jargons or how to write code. So okay, let's start with the basics. So what is a backend, right? So imagine this very common scenario, or let's say you are running a restaurant, right? So typically a restaurant has something called a pantry where you store these groceries, these ingredients. Then you need a kitchen, then you need a chef who will process, then you need a waiter who's going to go take orders and serve the food. And ultimately, it's the customer who is going to have a customer experience which they are going to enjoy the amazing, delicious food that you cook, right? So now imagine starting this restaurant without even renting a space or without setting up the kitchen and the pantry, right? Or without even hiring the chef and waiter, right? It cannot work, correct? So likewise, in the world of software technologies, your pantry is, let's say, or your warehouse where you store things, where you, which is also the database, right? Then you have, like, let's say, a server, or and then you have the API layers, right? Now, this is typically your operations, which is your staff, which is your chef, which is your waiter, who are doing a lot of processing, who are taking things from the pantry, formatting, processing it in a different format, giving it the value addition or making it, converting that into a beautiful, delicious dish, right? And then plating it up and giving it to the customer. Your customer is going to experience what you know as a UI, right? Which we fondly build using a very powerful tool named Flutterflow, right? So if we are going to start building our applications in Flutterflow without even worrying about what goes behind the scenes, which is about renting the space, which is about setting the kitchen and the pantry, which is about without even hiring a chef, without even hiring a waiter, of course our restaurant cannot work, right? There you go. So that answers you. But hey, in my Flutterflow application, I'm able to query my database, right? So why do I need a backend, or why do I need a tool to manage my backend, right? So the simple reason, or the simple answer to this is, just because your chef is able to serve at one or two times or instances that your chef walks out with the dish, goes out to the table and interacts with your customers and serves the dish, doesn't mean they constantly can keep doing that. And just because your waiter can cook at home and one to two times can roll over the pan, doesn't mean they are supposed to do it, correct? So you need to put the right people doing the right job to succeed. So in this world of application development, you basically have your Flutterflow, which is building you beautiful UIs. Let it continue building you beautiful UIs, and we are going to introduce you to a brand new tool named Backendflow, which is a no-code backend for mobile and web apps. You heard me right. It's a brand new platform. It is no code. Seriously, no code. So I'm not going to forever in this series of videos going to ask you to learn any bit of coding. You're going to talk to me in your own language, and we are going to design a very powerful and sophisticated backend in our own language, right? If you speak Hindi, we are going to write whatever we want the computer to do in Hindi, and it's going to do magic. You speak German, let it be German. You speak French, let it be French, right? And that's what this brand new platform is all about, Backendflow. So we are going to evaluate this, and we are going to use this backend tool, this brand new backend tool, to build our very powerful, monstrous application that is going to become a unicorn in the market, right? So the whole series is going to be with Flutterflow powering up our UI, and with Backendflow powering up our backend technologies. So I cannot wait to unveil what's to come in the subsequent videos. Stay tuned for the next one. In the meantime, do share it with your friends, whoever is building an app. and who are no coders like you. Share it among all of them. Do like this video, do subscribe, and yeah, we will catch you up in the next one. Thank you. Bye bye. Have a great day.